right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wonderful people of Nigeria. My name is Hope Victor Odo, also known as the Science Politician, and today we want to talk about a brief documentary on Nigerian politics. How about Nigerian politics? How is it going and everything? First, when we talk about Nigeria, what is Nigeria? How is Nigeria? How did it come to existence? Okay, Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa with over 2 million people. Its politics has shaped not only the nation but the continent. To understand Nigeria today, we must explore its political journey from independence through challenges to the future. Now we want to look at how Nigeria has been sharpened from independence till today and to the future. Okay, we talk about independence and early strategies and struggles of Nigeria. In 1960, Nigeria gained independence from the Britain government. The young nation was full of promise, but soon faced deep challenges, ethnic tensions, military coups, and civil war that tested its unity. The history of Nigeria. Nigeria's politics in the early years was unstable. Civilian government were short-lived, and the military took over control. Okay, after the independence, let's say the civilian government were short-lived and the military corps took over the Nigerian rule. So we talk about return to democracy. What do we know as democracy? Around from the time we were in secondary school, we taught much about democracy. According to Abraham Lincoln, the father of democracy and so on, he said that it's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. So democracy is quite different from a military rule. We'll take a look at returning of Nigeria to democracy. After decades of military rule, democracy returned in 1999. After from 1960 down, there were so many military roles and military head of state, so on and so forth. In the year 1999, democracy returned to Nigeria. Okay, Nigerians were hopeful that civilian government would bring stability and development, but unfortunately, democracy in Nigeria has been far from perfect. When democracy came in the year 1999, the people were happy that civilian government, which is democracy, would bring about a perfect change in Nigeria. But contrary to what the people were thinking, it was far beyond perfect. Let's go further, please. If you haven't seen this video before or you are not following us, please follow for more. From henceforth, we'll be talking about Nigeria, Nigerian politics, everything you need to know about Nigeria. Alright, let's go further. Challenges in Nigerian politics. What are the challenges we are facing in Nigerian politics? As a country, as a nation, you and I are citizens of Nigeria rather. What is the challenges we are facing in our country, Nigeria? Let's take a look at it. Nigeria is rich in oil and natural resources, yet corruption, poverty, and inequality remain major problems. Politics is often dominated by a powerful elite, and elections are sometimes marred by vote buying and violence. In Nigeria, we are very wealthy, blessed with oil, natural resources, and many more to mention. But as a matter of fact, does these resources really aid and assist the citizens of this country? Let's take a look at it. We say that we have problems like poverty, corruption, inequality remains the major problem in Nigeria. The political elites. Now we have election rigging and violence. Now this is to help many political scientists. This will help them a lot. As citizens of Nigeria studying politics, you will know much about Nigeria and history of Nigeria if you follow for this. Alright, we take further. Many Nigerians feel disconnected from those in power. They're asked, does my vote really matter? Take a look at it this way. We have leaders in power, and we also have the subject ones, the one they are ruling. Sometimes they have that determination, they don't want to vote because their vote do not really matter. We have what we call rigging of elections, stealing of ballot box and violence during election. So that makes thousands of Nigerians disconnect from the ones in power, and they ask themselves, when you ask them to go and vote, they say, do my vote really matters in this political era we are in Nigeria? Now, you as a citizen watching me this moment, answer this question in the comment section. Do your vote really matters in our political career in this nation? Alright, let's dive in further. The people's choice, the people's voice. Now, in democracy, we have democracy in Nigeria. It's all about the people's voice. What does the people want? What is the voice of the people in our regime and whatever we are doing? But the story is not only about leaders, it is also about the people. Nigeria has one of the youngest population in the world. Young Nigerians are speaking up, demanding accountability, fairness, and real change. What the people want. Alright, now the young people of Nigeria are demanding for fairness, justice, accountability, and real change in Nigeria. Take a look at, we have different leaders ranging from 1960, where we got independence. We have about 14 leaders, 14 presidents that rule Nigeria. With the military head altogether, we have about 14 of them. Now, what have been the change from their era, ranging from 1960 to this year? We demand to know the real change that is going on in Nigeria, and we really want to feel and see the change and fairness. Now, what the people really want in Nigeria? Let's dive in again. You watching this video, what is your want? What is your need? What do you really desire in this country as a Nigerian citizen? Alright? We want leaders who serve the people, not themselves. Now, when we talk about democracy, it is said it's government of the people, according to Abraham Lincoln. It is not, the leaders are not going to decide themselves. As a leader, leading a group, leading a nation, leading an entire young and beautiful country as Nigeria. You're not going there to rule yourself. You're not going there for your self-interest or for your family interest. You're going there for the people. That's why we say what the people want. And we say that we want leaders who serve the people, not themselves. That is the future we are fighting for. In all the things we are doing today, we are fighting, protesting, and imaginating everything, looking for good and greater change in our country. We want a leader that will diligently serve the people, not his selfish desire or interest. Okay, let's go further. That is the future we are fighting for as Nigerian. So today we will take a close look at what we really want in Nigeria. Now, Nigeria's political journey is still unfolding. It is a story of struggles and setbacks, but also of resilience and hope. The future of Nigerian political will be written only by those in power, but by the power themselves. Sorry, I will take that again. So we said that Nigeria's political journey is still unfolding. It is a story of struggles and setbacks, but also of resilience and hope. The future of Nigerian politics will be written not only by those in power, but by the people themselves. Now, the resilience and the hope of this nation is not only determined by the leaders and by those in power. It is what the people desire and what the people really want that matters. I am coming as a leader to rule the country. I'm not coming to rule myself. I'm coming to do what the people want. So that is what democracy is not selfish desire and interest. It's about what the people want and how we sort out the problem we have in Nigeria today. We have insecurities, reckless movement, killing, unsafety, corruption, many more to mention, drug trafficking, and other things. Some of these things are laid by our political leaders, and we don't want to go further in this journey. That is why we demand justice for the good people of Nigeria. Alright? So, exactly this time next week, Sunday, follow for more of this Nigerian politics and how we can create change in our political journey. Now, I also say that my name is Hope Victor, although, like I told before, please, if you have any comments or any contribution concerning Nigerian politics or the people, please drop at the comment section. We will read. We'll be waiting for your comment.